Hi, everybody. Welcome aboard as we get set for basketball here on a Thursday inside the Snead's make that basketball. I don't know why I'm thinking about football. I guess because of the Super Bowl coming up. Okay, that's the excuse I'm going to use. I don't know if it is an adequate one, but hey, if it'll work for you, I will use it. It is Snead State taking on Reid State. Hi, everybody. Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. A couple of teams that have already met this year, and in that opening game between the two played down in the southern part of the state, it was a big win for Snead State. And as a matter of fact, it's been a big season for Snead State when considered they are under a first-year coach coming back from a subpar year 1 season ago. This is definitely a good-looking Snead State squad coming in with a 6-2 conference mark. And an overall record of 15-6. Taking a quick look at the starting lineups. Lindsey, White, Tucker, Bradley, and Williams all getting a starting nod for the visiting Reid State, looking for their first win of the year. Meanwhile, on the other end of the floor, these are the ladies who will begin to get it done for Snead State. Devine McGrew, Hill, Mays, and Harris. In a 2-apiece ball game. Snead State, Reid State, thank you very much, Casey Underwood. All the folks here at Snead State for the opportunity to bring you homecoming coverage. We were here 1 year ago. And back today as that travels into the corner and the 3-ball lit up by Devine. Devine averaging 10 a game, already 3. And Snead State taking the 5-point advantage. Here in the opening stanza of play, Lindsay, a little too close with the defensive Caitlin Hill contact. So it'll be Reid State bringing it in from the baseline. Put in play very briefly to Tucker. Then picked up by Williams. Topside give goes back to Tucker. John Kitchen's court. Here on the campus of Snead State. Put back not there for Williams. And then a partial block of the Bradley trying to get it back into the basket. Devine thinking about the 3 instead. Whips it down low. And there's that short-range, high-percentage shot from Mays. Five-point early lead. Couple of games tonight. And then, of course, a lot of baseball tomorrow, Saturday as well. Adding some new stuff on Saturday. Drive to the glass. Lindsay no good. Able to get it back. Swatted away, and Devine will take it. It'll reach in on Hill, but she'll fire down to the other end of the floor. Perimeter 2. Dropped in. That is Mays again, and Mays with 4 quick points in this one. Worked around on the right side by White. That'll be fisted into the other end of the floor by Harris. Harris thinking, well, hey, if somebody can catch up with it, I'll bump it to them, but they couldn't. So it will be Reid State basketball. From the top of the key, 3-ball won't drop for Lindsay. Picked up by McGrew into the corner, and misfiring on the 3 is Devine, but there for 2 more is Mays. That is 6 quick Mays points. And the lead, 4 minutes into the game, grows to 9. Well, most of the stuff today is wrapped up. Our Northeast Alabama LBW softball, our John A. Logan Coastal North softball, our Pensacola State Coastal North baseball, all done. Still got Jones College and Coastal South baseball going on down in Bay Minette with Jason Thompson on the call. And we wrap it up here in Boaz with Snead State and Reid State. Battle of the States off the rim, picked up by McGrew.
Foul is committed by Reid State.
And that'll have McGrew shooting.
2 shots for the Lady Parsons will be number 4.
Foul called on Washington. And that has got McGrew, a 64% free throw shooter, headed to the stripe. Averaging 11 a game there. 1, 2, 3, 4 double-digit scores for Snead State. First shot no good for McGrew. Getting her 21st start of the year. The only other Parson with 21 starts is teammate Caitlin Hill. So those two have been the common thread between each of the 21 games played this year. Out of the corner and then back to the glass. Washington misses. Rebounded by Mays. Cross court, and McGrew touched it last. So it will be Reid State basketball. Aaron Toss, but able to track it down as Washington. Stolen away by Hill, but then dribbles it out of bounds. And it'll be Reid State basketball. Caitlin Hill coming out of the ball game. In is Skylar Lassiter. Where Reid State is concerned, the substitutions will be limited. Got a very small bench. That is Williams for 2. A little too strong with the 2-point try from Lassiter. As we're a little better than halfway through the stanza. From outside of the paint, Washington with a miss. The putback there by Williams. And there's the 3. Lassiter. Not bad from long range for Lassiter. Nearly 40% of her three-pointers drop in. At the timeline is Bradley. A rocket into the paint. Williams, Mays getting a hand on it. Shot not there. Rebounded by Lassiter. To McGrew. Into the corner, Mays. And wide open in the other corner and lighting it up from a long range, Paris Morgan. And that will prompt a timeout asked for by Reid State as Snead State jumps out to the big early lead.
We have a media timeout here in the first quarter.
Snead State Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Kick back, relax, enjoying their basketball here at Snead State. Homecoming 2025. And I'm thinking this may be something like homecoming number 4 or 5 that we have streamed for the Parsons. By the way, that timeout called by Reid State charged as a media timeout. And you got a walk by Tucker.
Is committed by the Lady Lions. It will be Parsons ball on the sideline.
Put in play from the opposite sideline, in play to Morgan. Back out front it goes to Morgan. That new face on the floor belongs to Emma Garcia. Garcia has started 11 games and played in 20 total. Morgan lighting it up from long range. Everybody's hitting the threes for Snead State. Put 90 plus on the board the last time these two teams met. And working on a 90-point game again. Currently on a pace to get there. That's dribbled out of bounds by Harris. The last time these two teams met, it was a 23-18 first quarter score. And Snead State's taking that first stanza in the first meeting. That one was a lot closer than this one after one, at least at the moment. Picked off, taken into the other end of the floor. That is Hill. And Jemiah Hill will draw the foul. Got hit from the backside, but apparently not in the act of shooting when fouled. Garcia putting it in play out front. Down low, the miss by Hill, but a trip to the line.
Reid State. Shooting 2 shots for the Lady Parsons will be number 22.
The last time these two teams met, Hill was in the starting lineup. Scored 8 and tore down 15 boards on that particular day. And she'll get her first point of the game. It will come at the 2:15 mark. One of two with the rebound by Washington. Misfiring on the three is Tucker. Lassiter able to come up with it and get rid of it before walking. Morgan's got it. Into the corner. And ring one up for Garcia.
Garcia.
I'm not sure how many different Parsons now have hit for three. Tucker able to clear a little room, but not able to make the shot. Lassiter with it. Outside of the arc, into the corner. Harris bringing it baseline, off the glass for two.
Basket number 30, Tassie Harris.
Tucker topside, give goes to White. Off the mark with the three, able to grab it in the corner. Washington, but threw it away into the awaiting hands of Hill.
Basket number 30, Tassie Harris.
Tassie Harris. And the Parsons on a current pace to hit 120. Nearly got away from Lassiter, able to grab it back. Three ball off the rim. Morgan with a miss, but the put back there for Harris. Behind the back with the dribble. Pulling back and firing Washington. Garcia able to track it down, and one more chance for points before the quarter comes to an end. And there it is. Three-pointer from Lassiter. What an opening stanza for Snead State. 34-6 after one. Parsons bombs away in quarter one.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
President of Snead State, watching from his perch there above John Kitchen's court. What a great guy. I believe that's his wife, maybe. Boy, I hope I'm right. If it's not and his wife watches, forgive me. I just thought it might be you. Big opening quarter. 34-6 Snead State. As quarter number two gets underway. Bringing it down low is Tucker, and she'll dribble it out of bounds. Mia Musso checking into the game. I wonder if Mia Musso is any kin to Johnny Musso. Alabama fans. And I have to admit, at the time Johnny Musso was in the backfield for the Crimson Tide, I wasn't an Alabama fan. I wasn't married to my wife, who is a huge Crimson Tide fan, which thus meant I had to become one. But definitely knew who Johnny Musso was. Tearaway jersey, Italian stallion. And no, I do not know if Mia is kin to Johnny.
Travel is committed by the Lady Parsons.
Chances are no.
It will be Reid State ball on the end line.
Which, by the way, I live down in the southern part of the state. Speaking of Johnny Musso. And I understand his mom has or is moving in to the neighborhood, just down the street. Off the mark with a Washington three. And that'll go out of bounds, having last touch to Parson. I know there's probably not much relevance to a Musso living nearby in this basketball game, but hey, how many times do we get to throw that in? Not often. So Mia opened the door unbeknowingly. Rebounded by McGrew. Down low to May. May lost it, able to get it back. And is Hill back into the game to Devine. May back to Devine. Just outside the paint, couldn't get the roll. Rebounded by Sienna Betts in the game. Little Washington stutter step, misfiring. Laid up and in by Mays. Well, when these two teams met on January 7th in Evergreen, it was a 91-53 final. Air ball from Tucker. And for Snead State, at least at the moment, on a pace to top the 91. Down low to Mays. Mays in the paint. And reaching in, trying to take it away. Washington, we've got a jump ball. And it'll stay on this end of the floor. In play to Devine. Devine off the side of the backboard. Tucker with the rebound, tipped away. And McGrew able to catch up with it. Off the rim, Mays the board, missed the shot. Musso out to Devine. And Devine with a miss, but another opportunity. McGrew rebounds it and hits it. Tucker topside, screen set by White, and Tucker for three. Driving a lay in, McGrew accelerated. Tucker, top of the keyboard, that'd be a Stephon Curry three. She tried it off the rim. Devine with it. Flips it over to McGrew. And that will go out of bounds off either McGrew or a teammate. Harris back into the game. Morgan back in. Jemiah Hill coming back into the game. Meanwhile, Williams back in for Reid State. Off the rim with the three try from Bradley. Well, we are here for a couple of games. Men's game to follow. We'll have it for you. Musso the miss. Put back from Harris. Harris top scorer for this Parsons squad, averaging 14 a night. Given to Williams. That is Washington for three, and it's an air ball. That is Harris. Dominant size, dominant inside. And Snead State just about halfway into the quarter and already just about halfway to 100. Musso with the steal. Down it goes to Mays. And that'll be a Washington foul. So Mays will go to the line, but it'll be after the media timeout. 4:34 to play in the half. Snead already up by nearly 40. Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it. Long throw over, and he got it. Made of the stripe in a 48-9 game.
The timeout will be number 23, Nala Mays.
Mays scored 15 off the bench and grabbed 12 rebounds the last time these two met. Looking to go to double digits, has 8. There is 9. Already one double-digit Parsons scorer, and that is Harris with 10. And now Mays has 10. Out front to Washington, trying to whip it to Williams.
Foul is committed by the Lady Parsons.
But there is a foul.
It will be Lions
And
ball.
it'll be charged to Morgan. For Morgan, and it's foul number 1, inbounds. Take it away, Harris has got it. Takes it to the glass, misfires, Mays, the putback. That's that dynamic duo, Mays and Harris. Shot down low, White off the glass. Down the floor to Mays. Mays, the perimeter 2, not there. From way out front, off the mark to the left side is Williams. Hill's got it. And I think she took an extra step. She did.
Traveling is committed by the Lady Parsons. It will be line ball on the inline.
And there's a walk on the other end of the floor, reciprocating walks.
Lady Lions. It will be Parsons ball on the inline.
So it'll be brought in for the Parsons on the opposite end of the floor. Down it goes to Harris. And an easy 2 for Harris, looking down on the hoop practically.
Harris.
3-pointer, Tucker.
3-point basket, number 2.
And that is 6 now in the game for Tucker. Harris with a couple of misses to the other end of the floor. Lindsay with it. And she won't get the bucket. That's an offensive.
Offensive foul is committed by
Ran over Morgan.
it'll be Parsons ball on the inline.
Back into the ball game, Caitlin Hill. Skylar Lassiter checking back in. And Lamaya McGrew into the game too. Hill into the corner. Devine off the rim. Grabbed by Tucker. Down to Lindsay. Lindsay got the look, couldn't get it to fall. Put back not there either. How about a third try? How about a fourth one? And Betts will get fouled and have an opportunity for the line after 4 misses down low.
Shooting 2 shots for Reid State will be number 2.
Betts averaging 6 a game. A 40% free throw shooter on a 44% free throw shooting team. Betts 0 for 2, able to track it down in the corner. Garcia gives to Hill. McGrew driving the lane, too strong off the board. Washington with a rebound. Tucker, she'll hit another three.
Basket number 5, Anaya Tucker.
Into the corner. Off the rim with a three try from Lassiter. Boy, very quick first half. We've got a minute 20 to play. And that's in basketball minutes. Real time, we've only consumed about a half hour. You're looking at the possibility of an hour 15, hour 20-minute game if we stayed at this pace.
Foul is committed by the Lady Parsons. It will be Reid State ball on the baseline.
Reid State to put it in play for the baseline. Williams doing the honors. And foul taking it inside is Washington.
Foul is committed by the
Washington, the top scorer on this Reid State team, averaging about 11 and a half a game. Got a final down in Bay Minette in baseball. Jones College knocking off Coastal Alabama South, 8-5. So everybody else tonight done except moi. Got to hang around and bring you some basketball for the rest of the evening. Divine down low, and then lost out of bounds by Harris. Off the rim with a three try from Bradley. McGrew got it. Just coaxed it over the rim. Into the corner. Off the rim with the Tucker three. And that is a tad bit short. Well, let's see if Snead State can squeeze something out of the final seconds of the half. Off the rim, no good for Harris. But a big half for Snead State. 56-18 lead for the Parsons. They'll have a lot of good stuff to talk about at halftime. I don't think that many adjustments to make. Just come back in the final 20 minutes and play it like you did the first 20. It is halftime. Snead State 56-18 over Reid in the Battle of the States. Welcome back. It is halftime of the half. Snead State with a 56-18 lead on the ladies' side. Of course, the men's game coming up. It is homecoming here at Snead State. And taking a look at some of your first half leaders scoring-wise, for the Parsons, Harris had 12, scoring a total of 10 in the first half was McGrew. Mays had double digits as well. Meanwhile, on the other side of the floor, Reid State led by Anaya Tucker, 6. You had Sienna Betts with 2, Williams with 2, and it's a 56-18 halftime score. A reminder of plenty of sports coming up this weekend, and let me get you updated, by the way, on everything that happened today. Today it was John A. Logan over Coastal Alabama North in the first of 2 softball games, 8-zip. And then John A. Logan took the nightcap 7-1. Couple of games in Andalusia, LBW losing to Northeast Alabama 3-zip in the first game and 3-2 in the nightcap. Again, that was softball. Baseball scores. Pensacola State knocks off Coastal Alabama North 9-1. And Jones College an 8-5 winner over Coastal Alabama South. Here you see the halftime score. And we can take a quick look ahead as to what is coming up here on JockJive. Tomorrow, baseball, John Melvin and Coastal Alabama North. Also baseball in Andalusia, Chattahoochee Valley and LBW. Saturday, East Mississippi and Coastal North softball, John A. Logan and Coastal South baseball. And we've added, brand new, it will be Southeastern Bible College and Brescia University. Baseball on Saturday from Laurel, Mississippi. Sunday, John A. Logan and Coastal North baseball. And it's all right here. Halftime, Snead State by plenty.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Snead State Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Sports fans. We pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Well, and it's halftime of the half of 56-18 score. The Snead State Band providing entertainment here in the half. Man, they are a superb band. Probably the best band in junior college athletics when you come here to Snead State. I mentioned what's coming up this week. A lot of stuff next week, too. We're blending all these sports with basketball, softball, baseball. Heck, this week we're also working some swimming championships for the South Atlantic Conference. Later on in the month, we'll have indoor track and field for the Gulf South Conference. So February is one of those big months for sports, but we like it when we add new folks, and good to have Southeastern Bible College coming to town. Their season debut, as far as a home opener is concerned, is Saturday at noon. We'll have the coverage for you, and hoping, if all logistics work out, to be there more often than just for their season opener. And reminder, if you want to watch this game later or any game on our website, if you subscribe to our premium channel, I think it's $25. That gives you a year's worth of access to any and everything on the website, including unlimited downloads. Also, other formalities. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. Trying to grow the numbers. You know, we got a little community right now, about 5,700. We want a big city of YouTube viewers. So if you'll click on that subscribe button, got to be somewhere nearby, because the media player on our website is the YouTube media player. So if you will subscribe, we will be tickled pink and say all kinds of good things about you. 4 minutes away from the second half in a 56-18 Parson advantage.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. a tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Well, had my wife known, she might be here tonight. If she knew she could bring her little furry daughter into the house. As we get second half action underway. Big lead for Snead State. If you are Reid State, you're a realist. You know that overcoming 56-18 deficit in the second half when you're 0-7 coming in conference play and 0-12 overall. But it's an opportunity, 20 minutes of basketball to get better. And maybe tonight is not the night they pick up a win, but you try to put together a solid 20 minutes of basketball so that maybe one of the remaining games of the year you do. And for Snead State, they are right in the thick of things as far as postseason and the trip to Mono Valley University is concerned. 3 ball for Tucker. 2 of those in the first half for Tucker, 3 now. 9 in the game to lead all Lions. Hill with a miss. McGrew able to get it back. Hill, McGrew, Devine, Harris, and Mays all getting the second half start. And where the Lions are concerned, it is Williams, Lindsey, Tucker. I see Bradley. And let's see if I see White. I do, so they've got their starting 5 on the floor to begin the second half too. A team leading 15 in the game now for Mays. And make it 16. And on the other side of the floor where the Parsons are concerned, they want to just keep playing great basketball. And you better believe, in the far back crevices of the mind is the thought, hey, how about triple digits? How about 100 tonight? Lindsay, a 40% free throw shooter. Getting her first. And making her second. Devine from the corner, rebounded by Williams. Tucker off the rim. And that got the shot clock, which is out of play. So Hill to bring it down the floor. If you're thinking about 100, and then you'd kind of like to be at 75 plus at the end of the stanza. There's 17 now for May. Check that, 18 now for Mays in the game. Off the rim with the Lindsay three. McGrew going the other way with it. Opposite side of the floor, wide open was Hill, but stepped out of bounds with it. So it'll be Reid State basketball. One more game to go, the men's game. Tipped out of bounds. I am not sure when the homecoming festivities take place. I want to think last year it was in between games. Taken back, and Tucker's got 2. She's got 12 in the game. Nice feed down low. Mays with an easy 2 after White broke for the basketball. Vance to Washington. And that'll go out of bounds off Mays. That's in for the Lions, and it is Garcia who will come in for the Parsons. Sent down low off the glass for White. Wide open, down low, Mays. Great pass from Hill. Washington with a miss. Hill's got it. Feeds it down to May. Well, I don't know if Snead State is going to be one of the ACCC teams next year with a flag football squad. But if they are, you better get Hill. And she's throwing passes like Tom Brady. 2 great passes to Mays, turning into Mays points. White getting rid of it to Washington. And there is a foul charged. I believe that was, well, the scoreboard indicates it is Bradley. Over into the corner, Garcia, there's the 3. Tucker with that team leading 14 now in the game, bringing it down the floor. Back it goes to Betts. Off the rim and grabbed by Hill. As in Jemiah Hill, flicks it over to Harris. And Harris with a miss. There was a foul. A push down low from Lassiter. Well, that may not be Lassiter because she's over on the sidelines, I think. Yeah, so it can't be Lassiter. That must have been a personal on Hill. Nice little Lindsay move to the glass. Given to Garcia, whips it to Harris. Harris drives off the rim. Pet's able to grab the rebound, and then you got a bump from Harris. So Harris picking up her first foul. And that has got us to the first second half media timeout. 4:42 to play, quarter number 3, Parsons by 40.
Snead State Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Got to give a little camera time to that young man. I talked to him before the game. You know, these people that you see time and time again, and you never ask their name originally, and then by the time you've seen them often, it's too late to say, now who are you? Of course, they'd probably do the same thing where you're concerned. And who are you? But told me before the game he's retired from scorekeeping. Just here to enjoy. Good to see him back for homecoming.
Foul is committed by the Lady Parsons. It will be line ball.
Jemiah Washington gets fouled. She's at the stripe thinking she gets to shoot. But according to the officials, no, it'll be brought in from the baseline. And Williams will do it. Dropped in by Lindsay. Mia Musso into the game for the Parsons. Given over to Musso, shoots the 3 off the rim. Mays with a rebound, and she'll get fouled. Goes to the line with a chance to keep adding to that total, which is now 20 plus.
2 shots for the Lady Parsons will be number 23, Mays.
A reminder, coming up next, it is game 2 of our doubleheader. We'll wrap up this link and open up a brand new one for the men of Reid State and the men of Snead State. Well, it looks like after the third, Parsons are still going to be on a pace for 100. Musso coming out of the pack with it. Shot like a rocket to Mays. Check that to Hill, and Hill making it a 75-33 game. And yeah, if you want 100, you got to average 25 per, which would mean 75 after 3, and the Parsons are there. Given down low, and Hill with a turnaround, too.
22, Jemiah Hill.
Off the fingertips of Tucker. So Snead State will put it in play. Well, atop the D2 women's standings, Chat Valley, with a couple of losses, Coastal Alabama North and Snead State. So still anybody's ball game as far as who becomes the top seed heading into the tournament at the University of Montevallo. And I'm looking forward to that trip to Montevallo. You get my age and you do as many games as I do. You've been in so many different spots, but Montevallo's one I haven't. Moose on a Lassiter trying to whip it down to Mays and knocked over the cheerleader's megaphone. So it is Williams who will put it in play. Off the rim by Lindsay. And that'll go out of bounds in the corner, having last touched the Lion. So the Lady Parsons in possession. So number 2, Garcia, and she splashes another 3 in. Tucker firing into the corner. Baseline move by Williams. Lassiter taking it to the other end of the floor. Up and in. Tucker over to Washington. Washington with the drive and the lay-in. Mays is working on a 30-point ball game. As a matter of fact, that gets her to 30. Had 15 as a non-starter the last time these two teams met. And 30 as a starter in this one. Mays going, hey, 30's not enough. 3-second violation on Lassiter. Washington to midcourt. Given back to Tucker. And she'll dribble it off the ankle. Garcia, how about another 3? Nope. This one off the rim. And Mays can't get to it in the corner. So Reid State will apparently have the last possession of the third. Well, technically the Parsons will, as we end 3 and head into the 4th with the Parsons up by 51. got a quintet of young ladies, one especially young, enjoying the basketball and the festivities here. By the way, I see some ladies decked out in homecoming garb. So that would lead me to believe that we will likely have our homecoming festivities in between ball game. And our current plan is to record and have it for you at halftime of the men's game.
It will be Parson ball to begin the fourth quarter.
14 away from 100. Parsons with a basketball. Off the rim for Lassiter. Well, we used to call it up and down. I don't know if that was ever, like internationally accepted on the playground. In the world of real basketball, we call it traveling. Divine hit the first three, trying to hit another one off the rim. Reid State coming in with an 0-7. They will leave with an 0-8 conference mark. 0-13 overall. Stolen away by Tucker and then tipped back onto the floor. White. Into the hands of Lassiter. Lassiter off the glass. Snead State will improve their record to 7-2 in conference play. And go 10 games over 500. What a job Coach Hill has done in his first year at Bishop State. Into the paint to Harris, and Harris in and out. Rebounded by White. Stolen away by Harris. Shoots it over and then off the rim to McGrew. Laid in by White. Give it over to Divine. And I think she thought Harris was going to break from the hoop. Harris did not. It will travel out of bounds. Mets back into the game for the Lions. As it is put in play to Tucker. From the top of the key, Williams with a miss. Rebounded, Washington into the corner, looking down low. Instead, gives over to Bet. She'll fire the three, and she will knock down the three. That is her first points of the game. Thrown right into the awaiting hands of Washington. And she'll lay it up and in despite the defense of Harris. Divine. Three-pointer. And with that bucket, the Parsons have matched what they did in 4 quarters in Evergreen, putting 91 on the board that day. Betts trying to flip it back to Williams. And a timeout on the floor asked for by the Lions. Coyotes still up by 50 with 6:21 to play. Well, they are playing on what kind of looks like an Etch-a-Sketch. Somehow, I have a feeling they do not have to shake the Etch-a-Sketch to get the screen to clear. Things have changed a little bit since I was growing up. I think Etch-a-Sketch was high technology. The Atari came late in life. Thrown inbounds to the wrong jersey. It is Lassiter. And Lassiter can't hang on. My only childhood regrets, well, okay, maybe not my only ones. My primary ones, here's a big three. And that's Tucker again. It's not saving all that old stuff. I should have. Worth something now. Devine with a miss. Rebounded by Betts. Tucker trying to hit it again from long range. She's got the bulk of the 44 for Reid State. She's got 17 of the 44. Devine. Harris had it, lost it, Betts gets it. It was almost like a pass to herself. It was a shot, but almost like a pass. And a timeout for the sole purpose of substituting by Snead State. Well, it's going to be turned into a media timeout. So we're not just going to substitute. We will break with about 5 to go.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Well, over there in the corner, all the sparkly dresses congregating. An indication it's homecoming. And at least the first segment of homecoming going to be sweet. Ladies will win it. The question is, by how much? And the other question, will they hit 100? They have kind of slowed down the pace of scoring. And it put 5 points on the board in 5 minutes. Now that won't get you 100. Ball is lost, retrieved by Williams, then taken right back. Over it goes to Musso, and Musso double dribbled or traveled. Might have been a mixture of the two. Put in play to Tucker. Give it over to White. White with a miss from the charity stripe. Rebounded by Hill. That is Morgan to the other end of the floor. And that is a three. And that 100-point mark getting closer. I'm not sure how Betts came up with that pass, but did. Tipped out of bounds by Betts. Garcia puts it in play off the glass for Jemiah Hill. Stepping out of bounds with it is Bradley. Rattled in by Mays. That is 35 Mays points. Tucker misfiring, rebounded by Garcia. Given to Morgan. And Morgan off the rim. Mays can't get it to fall. Musso. It won't drop. Betts finally down with it. Two and a half to go. Washington with a miss. And another try at 100 for Snead State. Foul committed by Bradley. That'll be her third in the game. And it's got Mays trying to get the Parsons to 100. Off the rim, rebounded by Garcia. Into the paint, jump ball, and we'll go to the other end of the floor. Betts to Tucker as Tucker brings it to the mid part of the floor. Drives to the glass off the rim. And tripped up trying to take it to the other end of the floor was Hill. That'll be charged to Betts, non-shooting.
It'll be Parson ball on the end line.
And it'll be brought in from the baseline. Well, again, we'll wrap up coverage quickly and then shoot what we think is homecoming ceremonies coming up next. Have them at halftime of the men's game.
Blocking foul is committed by the Lady Parsons.
Foul called on Morgan.
Is good. Shooting one shot over the main basket foul.
Washington hitting the bucket to push her total to 7. And looking for her 8th point. Rebounded by Mays. Into the corner to Garcia. That'll be stolen away by Washington. Puts up the 3 off the rim. Back onto the floor, given to Musso. Off the glass and fouled is Lassiter.
Foul is committed by Reid State.
Well, will it be Lassiter
The Lady Parsons.
that puts the Parsons in 100?
Skylar Lassiter.
Lassiter with 8 in the game. There is that 100th point. She'll go 1 of 2. Tucker with the rebound. 1 minute to go in the game. And it is thrown out of bounds, intended for White. Well, the Parsons have done what they came to do. Win the game, win it impressively, score 100. As you got a walk by Morgan.
Lady Parsons. It will be Lions ball.
Win a conference game. Pick up that 16th win of the year. Get a sweet start to homecoming. Couple of misses by Lindsay, throws it back onto the floor. And Williams will drop it in.
23, Jeremicia Williams.
And I don't know that Snead State has to take a shot. I think the shot clock is actually just a hair ahead of the game clock. Man, I don't know if you could get even any more even though than they are right now. And there is your ball game. This one is final. Snead State 152 winners over the Lady Lions of Reid State. A reminder, there are 2 games played tonight. And the next one is coming up, and in between, we'll shoot homecoming and have it for you at halftime of the men's game. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you in right at 20.